Salesforce Lightning Web Component Interview Questions and Answers. Question number 1. What is the file structure of Lightning Web Components? Answer: my component folder, my component.html, my component.js, my component.js, meta.xml, my component.css, my component.svg. Question number 2. What are the rules to be followed while naming files? Answer: here are some of the rules that are to be followed while naming a file. They are: 1. The names of the file must begin with a lowercase letter. 2. The name of the file must contain only alphanumeric or underscore characters. 3. The name of the file must be unique in the namespace. 4. The name of the file must not have white spaces in it. 5. The name of the file should not end with an underscore. 6. The name of the file should not contain 2 consecutive underscore characters. 7. The name of the file should not contain a hyphen. Question number 3. How can you display components HTML conditionally? Answer: to render HTML conditionally, add the if-true vertical bar false directive to a nested template tag that encloses the conditional content. Question number 4. How we can bind data in LWC? Answer: in the template, surround the property with curly braces. Property. To compute a value for the property, use a JavaScript getter in the JavaScript class, getProperty. In the template, the property can be a JavaScript identifier, for example, person, or dot notation that accesses a property from an object, person.firstname.
See this picture.
Question number 5. How to iterate through the list in LWC? There are 2 different ways to iterate through the list in LWC. 1. Use for each 2. Iterator. Q5. Decorators in Lightning Web Component. The Lightning Web Components programming model has 3 decorators that add functionality to property or function. Decorators dynamically alter the functionality of a property or function. The ability to create decorators is part of ECMAScript. But these 3 decorators are unique to Lightning Web Components. At API, it is used to expose a variable or functions publicly and make properties reactive. At track, it is used to make variable private but reactive. Tracked properties are also called private reactive properties. At wire, to read Salesforce data, Lightning Web Components use a reactive wire service. When the wire service provisions data, the component re-renders. Components use @wire in their JavaScript class to specify a wire adapter or an Apex method. Question number 6. Can we call the @Aura-enabled function in the Apex class using wire? Answer: function also needs to have cacheable equals true annotation. E should be like @Aura-enabled cacheable equals true. Question number 7. What do you mean by cacheable equals true annotations? Answer: first of all, when you mark function as cacheable equals true, it can only retrieve data, i.e. it can't have any DML. It is used to improve component performance by quickly showing cached data from client-side storage without waiting for server trip. Remember to refresh the stale data provision by Apex. We have to use refresh Apex as LDS doesn't manage data coming from Apex, in case of wired service. Question number 8. Lifecycle hooks in LWC. See this picture. Question number 9. How to send data from parent to child in LWC. Answer: for parent-to-child communication, you just need to expose your function or attribute as at API. Then in your parent component you can use querySelector to actually query the child component access exposed attribute or method. Question number 10. What are callback functions in LWC? Answer: callback functions are nothing but functions passed as parameter into other functions. Question number 11. Can I use multiple decorators on one property? Answer: no, we can't use multiple decorators on same property. Question number 12. What is difference between equals equals and equals equals equals? Answer: both are used to compare two variables, but equals equals doesn't take data type into consideration and does type coercion. Interpreter tries to automatically convert data types to match the values, while in equals 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 case, if data type is not same, it will always return false. For example, 2 equals equals 2 will return true. Type coercion happens. 2 equals 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 2 will return false. No type coercion. Question number 13. Can I get current user ID in LWC without Apex? Answer: yes, we can get current user ID without Apex by simply importing imported from at Salesforce/user/id. Question number 14. What does it mean by lighting out? Answer: in LWC, lightning out is a feature that allows the extension of the Lightning apps. Lightning components can be accessed from any external source with the help of the Lightning Out connector. The Lightning Out JavaScript libraries enable using Lightning components in an app across domains. The effectiveness of the Lightning components can be improved by making it possible to utilize them in any web container, on or off the app cloud. Question number 15. How we can access LWC in Lightning App Builder? Answer: we need to use targets to define where we want to use LWC components. Below sample support for the record page and the home and app page. Also set is exposed to true. We can also provide different properties on a different screens. Question number 16. Why is JavaScript used in Lightning Web Components? Answer: JavaScript determines the behavior of HTML properties. 1. The import statement is used to perform operations in the module. 2. The files are maintained in the ES6 module and declared locally. 3. LWC core module is IWC, and JavaScript import is used to import the Lightning element from IWC. Question number 17. What do you mean by cacheable equals true annotations? Answer: first of all, when you mark function as cacheable equals true, it can only retrieve data, i.e. it can't have any DML. It is used to improve component performance by quickly showing cached data from client-side storage without waiting for server trip. Remember to refresh the stale data provision by Apex. We have to use refresh Apex as LDS doesn't manage data coming from Apex, in case of wired service. Question number 18. What are the best practices in LWC? Answer: some of the best practices in LWC are mentioned here. They are 1. Use a dispatcher component to listen and relay events. 2. Segregate business level events and low level events. 3. Whenever possible, clear the cached data. 4. Use helper methods, and so on. Question number 19. What is Lightning Data Service (LDS) in LWC? Answer. Lightning Data Service is a centralized data caching mechanism that is used to create, read, update and delete a record without server-side Apex code. 1. It supports the sharing rules and field-level security as well, which means user will never has access to unauthorized data or will never able to update the field for which he doesn't have access. 2. Lightning Data Service returns the data and metadata in the same request. Question number 20. What are LDS-based components? Answer. There are three components that are built on Lightning Data Service LDS. 1. Lightning Record View Form. This form will allow you to view the record and to customize fields in the form. 2. Lightning Record Edit Form. This form will allow you to create and edit the record and to customize fields in the form. 3. Lightning Record Form. This form allows us to display a form with standard Lightning UI to view, edit, or create a record. If you are interested to learn LWC, please visit this website or contact this number.